to the channel. This is the Amish Mechanic, and today we're going to be changing the oil on 2004 Sportsman 700, and pretty much just changing the oil, checking the air filter. Already put a new battery in it. Going to make sure the coolant level's good. Pretty much use this just to push snow. There's a snow plow down there, and we bought this thing like, I don't even know, like 8 years ago, and we have never changed the oil in this. So, which we never really used it a whole lot, just mainly to push snow. And when I was younger, I used to ride around a lot, but it sat for about 2 to 3 years now, and just put a battery in it, fired right up. So go ahead and start the service. Now I'm pretty much doing this mainly because some people might not know how to service one of these, which as old as they are, you know, I imagine everyone knows, but to drain the oil, it's a hex head. I'm not too sure on the size. It looks about like an 8mm or a 5/16, maybe a 3/8 hex head. And go ahead and just get your oil drain container here. Slide it under there, break your drain bolt loose, and let the oil drain.
Now they conveniently put a hole right where that drain plug is. And all you gotta do is get in there, break it loose, and voila. Now if you have problems getting these loose, best way I found to do is get an extension and a socket, put on the end of your Allen wrench here, give you a little extra leverage, and you can easily break this loose once you do that. Boy, that oil sure doesn't look good. It's pretty milky looking. Like I said, we haven't changed this oil forever, so it's a good thing we're changing it. Nice to ride this thing through the creek, yeah, down in the woods, but as you can see, that is some pretty nasty looking oil.
Now as that's draining, the reason why it's probably milky, when we got this, it would always overheat. And these actually have problems with overheating, and it's usually water pump failure or blown head gaskets. And as it's milky, I want to say it's probably got a blown head gasket. We'd always have to, I mean, it would really drink the coolant, and I see why now. It doesn't smell like coolant, but I think I figured out where all the coolant's going. So anyway, Pops ain't gonna be too happy about that one, but this is my dad's four-wheeler, so I'm just helping him out servicing it. These four-wheelers are pretty good. This one's only got 315 hours on it, which I think's pretty low. I don't know, maybe it's not low. Oh, I lied. 23, well, I don't know if that's hours or miles. Yeah, 315 hours and 2,305 miles. So, I mean, it's got original tires, and they're pretty much new looking. So, they go flat every once in a while, but that's fine. Just going to check all the fluids, the differentials, because it's starting to make a weird noise up front. I'm guessing the fluid's got water in it, just like the oil. Make sure that's all copacetic, and check the antifreeze because it looks like it's low. So, I mean, if it's got a blown head gasket, that's probably why. Now, while the oil's still draining, I should have let it get warm, but I didn't. This is the left side of the four-wheeler, and here's your oil drain. There's coolant bottle, it is empty. There's your oil filter. As you can see, it's been on there for a while. Just get in there. I've already loosened it, kinda. Just spin that off. Kind of want to see what it looks like in here, but I imagine it's also going to be pretty milky looking. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. That's exactly what you want your oil to look like. I can't believe that. I mean, not changing it for a while, I see why, but yep, I'm going to guess that it's probably got a blown head gasket. Can't really tell, it doesn't look like it, but that's definitely not good. Now this four-wheeler takes 2050. It's just a Fram filter. This is a pH 6017A. Now the smoke filter itself is a little shorter, but it's the same size and all that. Always oil up your O-ring, whether it's a car, truck, four-wheeler. anything, please oil your O-ring, because me as a mechanic, I gotta change oil sometimes. Guys, it is hectic when people don't change that or oil your O-ring, because first off, it sticks really bad, and usually it results in the filter not coming off, and you gotta use deadly force. So once you get your O-ring oiled up, as you can see, go ahead, stick that bad girl on there. Make sure you get it nice and tight. Not too tight, like I said, because it won't come off, but tight enough to where it ain't gonna leak. And put the drain plug back in, fill it up with oil. Now I forget how much oil this is supposed to hold, so I'll just go ahead and start it up just to check it. It's got a pretty nasty low tune is what it sounds like. Go ahead and check. Well guys,
This motor has literally got so much blow by. It was blowing oil out of the dipstick and all over the fender here.
so I'm gonna say this motor definitely has got some issues, and it's probably why it runs rough. And really, it probably needs a spark plug change, because it's probably fouled out and all that. But it's full on oil now, and that's how you do the oil change on this. The air filter, it's pretty easy. You got this tab, that tab, all the way around. I'll get your air box off. Go ahead and check it. It is probably pretty dirty, I'm gonna guess. Oh yeah. It is pretty filthy. So it definitely needs a new air filter. And of course, having dirty air go into your motor is just going to tear up your piston rings, cylinder walls, all that stuff. That won't be good. The clamp's actually not on it. Okay, I guess I can put that on. Alrighty, that's on. Like I said, it's got a new battery. It's been sitting for so long, the gas is probably old too, so it needs ran. The lights were flickering. Problem with that was this, I guess you'd call a breaker switch or something, circuit breaker deal. That was bad. Fix that. Check the coolant level here, because I'm gonna say it's probably empty. Well, it's not really empty, but maybe you guys can tell that it is pretty brown. So that right there is not a good sign. If the oil's milky and the coolant's milky, yeah, that's not a good mixture. You don't want that. It's just topping off the coolant. As you can see, it's supposed to be green, and it's not. So that's not good. Well guys, really every fluid on this thing is milky or not the color it should be, so I'm not even going to worry about it. We just use this to push snow now, since I don't really ride it that much anymore. You know, it needs a lot of work, and it's not worth it to put a motor in it or rebuild it or anything. So honestly, we'll probably just drive it till it blows up. Our last four-wheeler was a Sportsman Magnum 500, and the front differential took a shit. It pretty much just had mud in it, no more oil, and now it's just rear-wheel drive. We sold that to our grandpa, and still runs great, but this one, they're known for overheating, and now you can see what really the cause of that is. It's pretty much a blown head gasket, and it's causing the oil and coolant to interchange, and it's no good. So anyway, I hope you guys like this upload. Just a little what I do, not really what I do, just keep everyone entertained for a little while. Have more videos to come, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.